Welcome to the ZENworks Mobile Management How-To video. In this video, we're going to look at end-user self-service. End-user self-service is a portal that allows the user to do common remote tasks that they need to do against the devices that they own. This allows users to do things such as lock the device, perform a full wipe of the device, selectively wipe a device, locate the device, upload user certificates, or on certain platforms, get a recovery password. To access self-service, if you're on a PC, simply visit https:// and your ZMM server's name or address. If you're on another mobile device, simply add /mobile to that. Let's take a look at how self-service works. So we'll start by going to the PC version. We'll just go to our server. And if I go ahead and log in as a support user in the novell.com domain, we'll click Login. And in just a minute, we'll get the self-service portal. And so you'll see here, we have the ability to do quite a few things. You'll see this particular user has 3 devices registered to him. He's got a Samsung, a Nokia Symbian device, and an iPod 4th Gen. I can go ahead and select a device. And you'll see for the different kinds of devices, you have different options. So in this case, this is a Symbian device. So I can go to the selective wipe, and I could wipe this device by clicking Wipe My Device. So for instance, if I had left that in a cab and I know I'm not going to get it back, I could simply say Wipe My Device. This will trigger a notification to the administrator if the administrator has configured to be alerted for that setting. You'll notice if I go to an iOS device, I have quite a few more options. So I can say locate my device and it'll show me the last time it checked in. You'll see it was somewhere here in Provo, most likely there at the Novell campus. I can lock the device, in which case it'll just go back to a lock screen. I can issue a full wipe, in which case it will reset everything on this device. Or you'll see it will do a selective wipe. I can clear the passcode. This is if the user accidentally locks themselves out, I can hit clear passcode. It will clear that passcode, and then when the user comes back to it, ask them to set a new passcode within 60 minutes. Or I can add certificates. I have similar options for my Samsung device. You'll notice here I also have the option to get a recovery password. At this point, I have not created a recovery password, and the Samsung that I'm using is not eligible for one. I can also lock the device, perform a selective wipe. You'll notice on a selective wipe, it does retain the data on the storage card. Otherwise, if you don't want that, then you can do a full wipe. You can also wipe just the storage card, and then you can manage certificates. These same options are pretty much available from the mobile interface. So here I have my Android device. If I bring up my browser using the Chrome beta, and go to the /mobile page, you'll see that I have a login page there for the mobile browser. So I'll go ahead and log in here as support with the novell.com domain and a password of Novell. And when I log in, again, you'll see I get a very similar experience. I can select the device. I can then locate the device. If I say yes, you'll see that because I'm on a mobile, it pops up and asks me what I want to open it with. So I could say I want to open that up with Maps. And it will look for my device. And this is where I'm at, which is at the Novell office. If I go back to Chrome, I can do the other items as well. So from this page, you can see I can also lock the device, or I could select one of my other devices. Let's say I had an iPhone and an iPad and I had left my iPhone. I could go into my iPad to this page and choose to wipe my iPhone. So what you've seen here is the ability for end users to help themselves when they lose devices, lock devices. If they happen to have left it like in a conference room and they just need to go up and get it, they could lock it remotely to make sure it was locked, then go up and get it. As well as the ability for them to provision their own certificates if you're using user certificates for authentication. Thank you.